Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we're going to continue Beast Quest, Sting, the Scorpion Man. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing great. I sure am, because I'm very excited today, because of the next video that's coming from me. Chapter 7, Malvel's Castle. Hordes of gorgonians lunged towards Tom and Elena, their scaly arms outstretched and their fists swinging. With his super strength, Tom threw off the approaching attackers as easily as if they were ragdolls. Barreling through the angry mob, he cleared a path across the square. Elena leaped nimbly into Storm's back, and the horse lashed out with his hard hooves as the gorgonians tried to close in again. Elena galloped after Tom, with Silver nipping fiercely at the ankles of any gorgonians foolish enough to get in their way. Tom grabbed his sword and slashed it left and right in warning. Elena then galloped close enough for Tom to seize a handful of Storm's mane and pull himself into the saddle. They broke free of the attackers and raced towards the castle. Storm's black tail rippled out like silk, and Silver was a blur of gray fur as he sprinted at their side. As they approached the castle, Tom used the super sight to check how many guards were on the gates. He didn't like what he saw. 2 armed guards were on patrol. Various weapons hung from their waists, and they each held a wicked-looking sword. Keeping out of sight of the guards, Elena turned Storm's head, and they raced into a copse of trees at the foot of the castle wall. "We'll never get past them," Tom said, dismounting. "I'll send my shadow in to find an alternative route." "Good idea," said Elena, jumping from Storm's back. The white jewel that Tom had won when he defeated Kaymon, the Gorgon hound, had given him the gift of being able to send his shadow away from himself. However, Tom could not move while he and his shadow were separated. Tom and Elena settled themselves on a rock which gave a good view of the castle. "Go, Shadow," he ordered. "Find a way inside Malvel's castle." The shadow peeled itself away from him, slipping over rocks and between trees until it could press itself up against the castle walls. The guards noticed nothing. It glided along the stone, feeling for any nooks in the possible entrances with its thin black fingers. "Anything?" Elena whispered. "Nothing yet," Tom said, standing absolutely still. The guards' voices carried to where Tom's shadow was standing. Through his shadow's ears, Tom could hear that they were arguing. "I'm leaving," one of the guards was saying. "You do what you want. But our shift's over. Our shift is over, said the first guards impatiently. Said the first guard impatiently. Nothing yet, said Tom, standing absolutely still. The guards' voices carried to where Tom's shadow was standing. Through his shadow's ears, Tom could hear that they were arguing. I'm leaving, one of the guards was saying. You do what you want. But our shift is over, said the first guard immediately. So what if the next guards haven't arrived? We're supposed to wait till they get here, the first guard snorted. Wait all you like, I've got better things to do. Hardly able to believe his luck, Tom watched through the eyes of his shadow as the first guard set off down the hill towards the city. After a moment's hesitation, the second guard followed suit. The gateway was clear. Tom swiftly pulled his shadow back to him. Now's our chance, he called to Elena, jumping up into Storm's saddle. He held out his hand and helped his friend up behind him, quick before the replacement guards get here. Storm burst out from the cover of the trees and galloped through the unattended gate into the castle's courtyard. With Silver just behind, Tom and Elena leaped off the stallion and gazed around in awe. Malvel's castle was built entirely from polished black stone, streaked with gleaming stripes of red that pulsed like veins. The trapdoor Curlo had described was difficult to miss. It was so big, it took up more than half of the courtyard. Just the right size for a giant, said Elena grimly. Malvel must have taken Arcta down here, said Tom, walking over to where a huge iron ring was set into the trapdoor. There's no other way he could have got him below the ground. Storm whined, and Tom glanced up at him. We'll have to take Storm and Silver with us, he decided. It's too risky to leave them behind. The replacement guards will be here soon as well. Kneeling down, Tom took the huge iron ring in his hands. He braced himself and pulled. Thanks to the great strength given to him by the golden breastplate, he was able to turn the ring easily, and the trapdoor opened with a gentle creak. A gigantic hole was revealed beneath it. Damp stone steps led down into the darkness. Tom lifted the huge door to shoulder height and rested for a moment. It was taking all of his strength just to hold it. And here's Tom lifting the giant trapdoor. No, I accidentally bumped into my backdrop. I'm going to have to push the door right up and let it fall open, he said to Elena. Keep Storm and Silver out of the way. Won't that make too much noise? Elena asked, urging Storm and Silver to move back. The guards will come running. We have no choice, Tom replied, as he heaved the door upwards. We've got to get down there and find Arcta. He pushed the trapdoor all the way up, then let it fall backwards to the ground with a thundering crash. Unskippable ads. Tom could hear shouts of alarm from deep inside the castle. Follow the steps down, he yelled to Elena, grabbing Storm's bridle. The guards are coming. That was chapter 7. Malvel's castle? Yeah, Malvel's castle. Chapter 7. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter of Beast Quest of Sting the Scorpion Man. And I hope you enjoyed my read-through. And I hope you could understand what I was reading. I sometimes forget to speak out loud and start mumbling. But yeah. Hope you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos. Today is a surprise. Today is the surprise, so hope you stay tuned for that. I will make it after this one, so hope you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos and other stuff that I'm reading. Right, bye-bye!